Well, hello and welcome to the Chief Multi-Hat stream. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'll be sharing some game dev. Basically, I'm going to just do my evening programming session with my game. Might as well share what I'm doing. I don't mind doing that. And hopefully make some progress with the menus. Kind of reworked the menu system a little bit. Kind of wanting to get that to work. So I could start actually going back to making the game. So, kind of checking out everything here, make sure everything's working. Hopefully the hopefully the voice isn't too loud. Kind of rearrange the mic a little bit. Maybe give it just a little bit more oomph. A little more oomph. Potentially. All right. To give the game a little bit of a run. Trying to reset some of the pointer logic. Alright, about the midpoint of my images. I clearly need something called pointer offset, I believe. Oh, very good. So what we have is the submenu. So why would that be that way? Let's see, menu item. X. This is goofy. Okay, really what we want to do is clean my teeth. No, not that. As you can see, the cursor is not really in position. I need it to align to something. So the menu grid is going to get to the offset. So really, if I were to this reference. Alright, that's some game music. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the old background music. And alright, so we just smacked the mic a couple times. I'm going to quickly not like this arrangement here. Oh, cut these off. Maybe. Change out the texture vector here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dividing it twice. Why am I doing it? Menu offset. So, menu offset. It's vector. So if I were to say plus current selected menu offset. Of course it's 0. Well, what is that, 440? But it still needs the offset of the menu start dimensions. It's gonna complain. Let's do that. Right pointer menu. Enter start XY. A little more promising. Back out one, and still promising. Oof. Minus. Really? Is it that much? Oh, because you have a Y in there. Must be an X. All right. Let's do the parent object here. Well, hello, still needs work. Glad to see you as I finally look up and actually look at chat once in a while. Appreciate you being here. Doing well. I'm getting some progress done on the menus. Kind of got a system working now, and now it's a matter of figuring out all the little offsets and things I need to put together, and that they will be usable through all the menus, not just specifics. So basically, when I'm creating the menu, it's a grid, and trying to standardize the offsets. But then you have graphics, and the graphics might be slightly different between menu systems. So I need to adjust for that. Other than that, doing pretty well. I hope that you're doing well. Let's see. Let's go. I suppose I need to make an interface. Menu render. Interface down to the abstract. And let's start with an empty object. And let's make that virtual, because we do want to have it overridable, but we don't want to demand it to be overridden. Right, now I'll have to set this for every single one of these. Alright, let's go to town. Go to town. Menu town. And implementing. If that's the case, you want to implement. Right. Override. No, I don't need that. Thank you. Get set equals new vector of. It means I have to start and stop the application every time I do it. Do you really need? Alright, so on the base class, it has a virtual function defined to render the menu items within the menu screen. And generally you could just defer to that because the menus are data-driven. Children of the menu screen object. So when you differentiate, alright, I go from the generic menu screen to this is the end screen, or this is the equipment armor screen. You want to override that because you might have some specifics or changes. Trying to avoid is cut and paste 90% to 95% of the code and changing just a little bit. I'd rather set up variables and call the base object. Base. So, what I can do here, not bang the thing around here. Let's not implement that here, but here we will set pointer offset equal to new, I don't know, negative 30, 0. Something like that. And then in the render, my throat is doing fine all day long until I decide to stream. And then I can't talk anymore. Love it. I love it. My phone is lit up with activity. See what's happening here. Nothing of importance other than my battery being dead. Okay. Battery's dead, sir. Alright. I appreciate that. I hope it's fun. I spent 2 years working on it. I'm hoping it's going to be fun. We'll see how it goes. I kind of broke the menu, so now I can't really show the game playing. Yeah. Yep. And of course the game is also going to be grindy because it's a dungeon crawl. So, you go through the maze and find monsters. And don't get lost and don't die. Or you start completely over. It's kind of roguelike, I guess. Now, do you start completely over? You have to get your characters back. Except I gotta put puzzles in it. Well, okay, the layout of the maze is your typical puzzle. Ooh, Alan's Automaton Workshop. Is that the one where you get to create a robot and program all its functions? Alan's Automation. I'll definitely need to take a look at that. I'll write that down. Is that a Steam? Certainly. Back during college days, well, the days when I should have been going to college, I was working on, what is it, Microsoft PDS 7.1, the professional basic. And I was creating a system where I'd have a bunch of interfaces and classes. And the idea would be you would program your robots using those interfaces. It says you have different system functions like scan, look at, looks at a square or something like that. And you would scan it, and then you make a decision as to move, and you would be given like a certain amount of a time slice for your program to run, like a submenu or a sub process, and you would compile up all the robots and then have them play against each other. Programming game, cool. Is that so? It's the second one. There's a couple programming games then, where you're still talking about the problem solving of Alan's automaton. Let's see here. And that's also on Steam as well. Do you have a title for that? I don't know if it take a link out. It might have taken a link out. I don't have the links turned on. Apologize for that. Nice. Yeah, definitely take those. Take a look at those. And if they're good, that just means I get to waste more time on things besides making my game. Not really a waste, but excuse me. Pointer offset. Compile the game. Really should get my streaming dev on my faster computer. I'm kind of an older laptop, but it works when it doesn't overheat. Speaking of overheating, do I have it on stilts? I do. I had to cut some vinyl tubing and put it on stilts so it wouldn't overheat. Oh, look at that. That pointer is completely not where it's supposed to be. Okay. Town. Yeah, let's do 5. Oh, look at that. And let's do 50. $85. Smack the mic. Sorry for the sudden deafen. Alright. Cool. Okay, we have a little bit of adjustments that you actually can see. Yeah. Try an 80 for the Y offset. And let's do an yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, so that means then I'm gonna copy and paste this. Control C. And hit the mic again. We'll consistently hit the mic because I don't want to hit the mic, so I will keep bashing the mic. All right, let's go into the loops now. I'm gonna have to take a small break and break the mic. Fix the mic position. All right. Well, that's not right. What is it doing? Why would you do this? Huh? Why? Why? Oh. Vexing. Yep. Scrollable text. Yay. Welcome center. Oh, there's no graphics there. Get some graphics. Guild. Doors. Why are you pointing there? Probably because I've overridden something. I did not. I just went from 220 to 221. That's not going to be 200 maybe. Why? 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 Is totally ignoring? Up. If it goes to up, it goes to 1. If it goes down, left is 0, 0. And if this is up, I think I would be right. Bed, food. Food and drink. What happens when you do this? Stop the program and restart it. I have to add a third cat to my cat coffee cup. It's a tuxedo. Fruit and drinkery. No, that's supposed to be food and drinkery. What are you doing? The grid offset is going to be a 1. Try again. Start. Why do you not like me? Why? What? Wait a minute, why is the dimension like huge? Huge. X and Y. Let's peek at this definition. Up, down, left, right. Okay. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, left, right. So I'm 0, and if I want to go up, I go to 1. If I'm going down, I go to 1. Left and right is 0. Okay, so I drew it correctly. Do I have something overridden? I sure do. Why do you have this here? There. Now that I've taken that out and starting a program over, it should operate the default, which is move the menu selection cursor around the screen. Wait for it to compile and run. Let's start and let's go down to the board snout. Look upon it. Moves. Dun, 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 dun. And there was great crackling. The other question is, if I have an offset, will it obey the offset? No, it does not obey the offset for some reason. When you start and dimension says go to 221, 121, and then pointer shows up over here somewhere. Why does it do that? It's supposed to do that. Because I should set the offset and it should just shift everything down. What happens if I did do that and said, oh, let's do... You know what? I ain't doing that. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Wait. Yeah, no. He's arguing with himself again. Okay, fine. Let's see if I just change this variable. In fact, it will do what you want it to do. Of course, it needs to be reinitialized, so we'll do that. Fun times. Is that even creating the proper? I bet I don't even translate it over. When I go to make the pointer, you need to grab. Well, we'll see. Yeah, you're starting to add the offset. So in my mind, and I'm arguing, I've said that the menu item is 440 pixels wide by 160 pixels deep, or tall, or its height is 160. So each menu item has a grid, a 2D grid, in position 00, 01, 10, 11. If you were to take the height and width dimensions and multiply it by the location of the grid, so 0 times 0, it means 0. So it should be draw this at 221, 221, 00. Or not, I should say. Take the vector 221, 221. Add that to a vector of 00, which basically says start painting the item upper left corner 221, 221. Like that. Then, if you hit down 1, that means you're going to go down an X, so it's 0, 1, means you take a value, 440 times 0, 0, but 160 times 1 is 1. So then you add 160 to the 221, and that should be the next menu item going down. Plus standard offsets. But I think I forgot to include the menu start coordinate, so we'll see. It did. The menu obeyed, but the pointer did not. So let's just fix that. Let's go over into the menu screens, see what the pointer vector is, and say, "You liar! You are lying to me." Yeah, I didn't do anything with it. That makes sense. So you would need to have, we'll need to create a var vector. So we'll just call this, well, whatever happened to it. Yeah, menu start is equal to up here. Yeah, so I'll take this. Plus. Right. Let's go back to the menu offsets. So, all right, let's go to not the end, but the screen down. There we go. Let's. Why? What is so? Why is this so messed up? Man, what's going on here? Menu start is 221221. What happens if you just do this? Why is it that? Do I have? Draw. This must go to definition. Oops, that's a. I don't want to decompile it. All right. What is this? All right. So first thing is item icon 00. Compute. Item offset. All right, so if we were to take this and that's my current item. All right. That's the offset. That's the width. And that's the grid. So it should be 21. 22122. But if I say when I'm drawing this, what's the item offset? Item. icon offset. What is the item icon offset? 0, 0, of course, highly useful. Okay. Oh, let's go back. Oops, not do this. Thank you. Excuse me. What is this doing? Why does it... Menu item XY. Menu item X. Y. Don't you need to add... Really just this. Let's just do this. Why doesn't it? Oh. Is that by item? It is. So. You already had that. Okay, I see what you're doing. Just undo all that. You had it right first time. Yep, it's the same formulation up here, except I'm going to insert the current item. Do we simply just have an offset? This will give you a solid origin point. Okay, so if that's it. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're not. So let's say -5 and 65. I forgot to actually include the pointer offset. Plus pointer offset. Okay. Nice poking in the back. Alright, so now let's go back. Like that -15. 35. 40. 37. My menu icons are very asymmetrical. You don't need a pointer offset for every item and a pointer offset for the entire menu for complete granularity. But then you get this wavering Or just have to use icon offset. If I'm using icon offset, I don't want to have the icon offset here. No, we're just going to go strictly off the pointer offset. Independent movement, independent settings. I don't want them related to each other. Alright, well then let's go to the inn. And see what happens. Completely off. Well, let's start with 0, 0. Okay. Negative 35. Negative 45. Negative 50. 5. Let's go down by 10. 12, 15, 14, 15. Yeah. Now if we bring the offset back up to 205, have to save. And then now, in theory, I could reset the menu start and dimensions during that call. Pardon me. Automatically adjusted. Good. Or did it? Did I even hit restart? I don't think I did. We'll find out. I think I did. That's probably a 180. The Y coordinate or the height needs to be to 180 on the menu start. Yeah. Let's make that 180. You know, that does make sense. If you were to use this construct, Control X on the screen, you set it. Screen is called render menu screen is fired first, and then render menu items are fired second. So yeah, it does assign it every time, but well, 150. Nice. Right. Apologize for the hoomph and different sounds. I do have a thing called Tourette's, and just kind of does its thing. Alright, if I'm a 0 and I go up, I'm going to go to a 2. If I go down, I'm going to 1. If I'm a 1, I go to 0, or I go to 2. That's not 2. Yes. And if I'm a 2, I go to 0. If I go up, no, I go back to 1. I'm a 2, I go to 1. Start this over. I'm a 0. If I go up, I go to a 2. If I'm a 1, I go up. I go to a 0. And if I'm a 1, I go up. I go to a 1. Now if I'm a 0 and I go up, I'm gonna go to a 2. Down. If I'm 0, I go to 1. And if I'm 1, I go to 2. If I'm 2, I go to 0. All right. Stop. Let's say jobs. I have jobs. Let's take a look. Let's go to Medallion screen. Let's look at our assets. And menu in quests is the keyword you want. Quests, go to town, not go to town, but go to the town. Go back to items there. Quests. Items and quests. There we go. Alright, see what happens. Hey, Johnny Gazzetti. Glad to see you. Working on some menus again. So hit start. So yeah, programmatically setting these menus, making a system allows me to have menus, and allows me to make menus easier in the game. And it's been some time to rebuild all this, and now that I think I've picked up critical mass, allows me to start building after each other. So, about to test. Forgot to set the grid. The grid is 0, 2, 0, 2. Start again. I hope that your day went well. All right, here we go. Made a adjustment. And we have 3 items. Look at that work. Up, 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 down, 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 down. Recycles. I get the little finger pointing going. All right. And back. And forward. And back. And forward. And back. And forward. And back. Yay. Alrighty. This is taking longer than it should, but that's okay. I need to reset this. Yep. How do I go about resetting it? So if I were going to make menu, let's go to welcome. What are you doing down there? What? It's supposed to be up here. Fun times. All right, welcome. And override. So we're gonna do some more than that. No. in town. Let's look at town. Oops. Public override. UI select. Yes, I know how to stop the program. Too tiny. All right, the program not running, but that's okay. Go ahead and turn off the program image. All right. What we need to do currently selected menu, reset. Object call reset. What does that mean? Well, let's go to screens and let's go to the abstract flat. Nope, screen. What we need is screen. Oh, oopsies. Right, we're basically saying we want to build a call select reset. I don't know what you're going to do, but you must do it when I ask for it. Now we go into a place where you have default functionality, and we're going to say public virtual, take out the extra public, define it as we don't do anything. Then we take this, Control C, go to town, and no. Mistakes were made. It's going to be current selected menu item. Active, no. Select menu item. Activated submenu. Dot. Select. Incorrect. Not on here, but here. Not virtual. We actually can. Oh, the idea of having it virtual means I don't like mixing this, but hey, that's the new thing. I did that. Then turn off select reset. And then go to guide or guild. That doesn't really matter. Go to welcome. All right, here we will. Right, and go to town. Well, you know, really shouldn't say such things in chat. Don't be calling out the devil now. Not wanted around here. Oh, you saw a picture? Well, yeah, that's a bad guy. Okay, so we got town. And there. Welcome and guide. Oh, let's see how well this explodes. Explodes. So the scroll Y coordinate here is going to be not 0. So I want to hit back out, go to the main menu. When I go in here, it should be set to 0. And it is. Resetting of state. We'll clear the bottom here. Not even showing it. Excellent. All right, so if I go to the menu here, and I needed a reset capability. So once something was selected, I needed to say, hey, that menu, reset whatever variables need to be resetted, because that menu has just been reselected or selected for the first time. So in this particular one, that's the end of the text of the screen there. Hit back. Now, if I go back in, it should reset it, and it did. Same thing here. This is the top of the menu. I'm going to scroll down here. As you see, I'm zipping through. And we get to the bottom, and there's the bottom. I'm going to back out. Now, when I go back in, it should reset it back to the top again. There we go. Now, here should do nothing. And this should do, well, nothing necessarily. So I got this one here. You go back in. See now, so the pointer here could be reset, for example. So in order to do that, I'll stop the application. And I will take that code, like say something like this. And then let's go to the guild. No, in. So I'm going to go to the in. And down here, you've got to go up to the top. UI select, and we'll just so I can set to that, but here also I want the nav go to definition internal. Yep. Run again. And stopped. At the last menu selection here. Back. If I go back in, and there it is. Starts at the beginning again. All right. Resetting behavior. Okay. Or snout. Do. Barts. And you know what? Go grab something we're using already. Guild. Go up, not the guild, the inn. And then go to the inn and grab something like that. Right, let's go to the parts. Actually, let's go back to the inn. Let's grab everything here. Go to the inn, and I'm in the inn. Let's go to Bart's and take this out and replace it with this. Now, we got to change out some stuff, which is a Bart's item, not a inn item. And everything else should be happy. All right. Now this needs to be. Why is that gnarled? I didn't realize that. Huh. That'd be incorrect. Parts. Also incorrect. Right, now let's go over to the dungeon scene. Let's find Bart's. We have weapons, armor, and cell. So, weapons, armor, cell. Go back to Bart's, wherever Bart's is. And weapons, armor, cell. Weapons. Consignment. Weapons, armor, and trade. Trade and pre-roll. How you spell procurement? Apparently it is how you spell procurement. Very good. Alrighty then. Everything else should be the same. Also, we'll need to just go ahead and go to go back to the inn. Let's go back to this override, and let's go to parts and go ahead and add that override. See what it looks like now. Parts. No parts. Parts is closed. Why would you not? What is prevent? Oh, because you know what? You did not tell it to do anything. It's out here going, I don't do anything. That would be incorrect. So, it's going to be the same as guild. Yeah. So, go to inn, not guild. Inn. Let's go down here. Which says, hey, I want you to render something. We'll just grab the entire thing. Let's go to parts. And say, hey, do this. Thank you. And while I'm here, let me grab this. Let's go to welcome and find the screen and replace all of this. Not call it parts, it's called welcome. Pick my nose. Treptera. There is none, is there? Yeah. Treptera. Tourism board. Tourism and commerce. Wait, I spelled that right. I did spell it right. Unbelievable. Right, let's hit go. Actually hit stop. Yeah, whatever. Let's hit go. I bet it doesn't have welcome. Explode. Explode. It's gonna blow up. It's going to blow up. It's gonna go poofed. Did not go poofed. Yeah, there we go. Treptera Tourism and Commerce. Welcome, Silverleaf. Information at your fingertips. Get informed, make new friends, and get ready for an adventure. Treptera. The town of Treptera sits on top of the ancient structure known as the Grand Dungeon Argist. Scholars have mused this structure was once created during the ancient times of powerful magics by the hands of the great magus Oroso. Lost to antiquity, academic scholars have yet to discover all the grand dungeon secrets. The guild. The adventurer begins here. You own and operate a guild hall. Adventurers from all over the country apply and form parties to explore Argus. Within the depths of the dungeon maze, adventurers collect lost magics, scrolls of power, mighty weapons, and all-important gold, and gain the experience necessary for personal advancement. From time to time, local lords may hire your guild's services to retrieve fabled treasure, rescue a kidnapped princess, or acquire exotic flesh for their next lavish meal, and so forth. Basically, kind of a story background of the game. And then Adventurer's Guidance. Basically, hey, here's the basic descriptions of what the game is, and such. Guild Hall, nothing. The Boar Snout, we got a few places to do something. Parts of weapons. Explosions! Okay, what's your problem? Weapons, because I have a capital W, I bet. Capital W. No, I don't. What did I not spell it right? Oh, yes. That's the problem. Go back to, the inn. And look to where I said that. Very important thing. Maybe. Where is it? Where is it? Is it the inn? Yeah, it's the inn. Really? That's the one. And go to parts. Alright. Forgot to tell the engine. Hey, what, oh, why is there, why? Because you did not declare it up here. Great. Using system. Generic. No. Selections. Generic. Save the code and run. Good times. What am I doing? I have a complete brain fart. What are you doing? put the right data into the right place, otherwise things don't work. Oops. Oh, that looks awful. Oh, because I really think I need to make a sub-menu abstract class. It has a lot of the defaults that most of these submenus are going to need, instead of me setting them all the time. Obviously, it's constantly failure. Constant failure. That would be right here. Menu. Well, that's because, okay. Well, what? Eh? Yeah, so. Arts. Menu screen. Did not set it. But bam. There it goes. Right into place. And. Right, kind of set. Well, wait, why is this not working? Because you overridden the up and down navigations. Which you don't want to do. Edit. Stop the program. Start the program. Here we go again. Right. Start. Yay. Weapons, armor, and trade and procurement. Really should say Bard's weapons agreement. Let's take a look at Bard's. And creating the screen. Parts. Weapons, armor. Adventure. find something like that. Parts Adventuring Blacksmith Services. Weapons, armor, trade, and procurement. There we go. Good times. Arcadia, nothing. Little sound test here. Excuse me. That's where you get your attempt to get your party members back if they happen to be deceased. And then we turn that off for now. Ready? All right, I'm going to take a small break here. I appreciate you hanging around. I'm going to bring back some relaxing music again. Maybe switch it up to a little something different. Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. If you happen to be waiting for me, appreciate it. Alrighty. Temporarily turn off the camera just for a little bit. Actually, this may be cursed, but we'll see. Alrighty, there we go. All kinds of fun. By a PNG tuber. Yay. Good times. A little stand in there for me. My creepy tuber. There we go. I am back now. Had the computer stand in for me a little bit. Get some energy. Eat some fruit. Pretzels. Good stuff. Things that will go crunch, crunch, crunch. I don't want to have that happen. Detracts from the experience a little bit. Now let's see. Checking out a few things. Okay, well, what we got here? I wrap things up about 5 minutes or so. A little short stream. I'm going to go ahead and choke on stuff. Copy parts. Go over to Arcadia. Place it, because it's basically the same thing. Control V. Then I'm going to rename it to Arcadia. Arcadia. Magic, basically. Arcadia. Yeah. Arcadia, I guess I spell. And Arcadia. And then let's make this Arcadia, POI, points of interest. Alright, now what is complete? I cannot do this because of what? Oh, well, okay, fine. Arcadia. And in here, we're going to have Arcadia. Yes, remaster and spell review. Oh, really? Just need two. Let's make three. No, only two. Arcadia, where are you? Where'd it go? Hello? There it is. Right, so 1, 2, and we don't need 3. Flip zap. It's gonna be 0, 0, 1. Yep. This is gonna go to 1. 0 goes to 1. 1 goes to 0. Go up. If I'm at 0, go to 1. And if I'm at 1, go to 0. If I'm down, go to 1. And if I'm at 0, well, if I'm at 1, go to 0. And then, it's because up here, we need to put in the reference. Music, system, collections, generic. Yep. Stop it. Okay, back to scene. I'm gonna have remaster and spell review. What is it? Fine. Spell review, so remaster. Master learned. Master tomes. Magic. Master tomes. Learn and master tomes. Learn and master. Purchase. Purchase. Not armor. Spell review? Is it spell review? It is spell review. And let's put the I put the offset here. What? This is different. Did I not grab it? Under screen. Render screen. It's right there. Let's go to 210. Not parts. Fine. Acadia. Nice. So I do have icons, but it did not turn out very well, so gotta fix them. Should be everything here, right? I'll take parts again. Go to parts. Grab everything. Go to our root. Double music. Stop. Nothing like trying to joke to death on stream live. Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah. Whee. Excuse me. The cough button. Okay. Oh. This is going to be a special one. Potion cells files. All right. Potions. Cells. Files. Files. maybe 80. Should put files twice for potions, salves, files, pouches and scrolls. Pouches and scrolls. So, nope. Gnarled. There it is. Pouch. And, okay, 3. If I'm going up, 3 goes to 2, 2 goes to 1, 1 goes to 0, 0 goes to 3. If I'm going down, 0 goes to 1, 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 0. See what happens. Because it's potions. Try again. Let's make this 130. And we'll make this 100. 110. 25 and 50. Potions. And really, there should be is potions 0, 1. That should be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay. If it's up, it goes to 1. And if it's down, it goes to 1. And if this is up, it goes to 0. And if it's down, it goes to 1. If it's down, it goes to 0. Down goes to 0. Up goes to 0. Down to 1. Up to 1. Yep. Left. Right. If I go left, I go 1. If I go right, I go 1. And if I'm right, I'm right here. I'm on 1. Left goes to 1, and right goes to 1. Then right. I skip 0, 1. I am 0, 1. This is 2 and 3. 2. Okay, got that one. Going up on 0 goes to 4. Going down goes to 1. Going left goes to 1. Going right goes to 1. This is 1. 1 going up goes to 3. 1 going down goes to 3. No. 1 going down goes to 3. And going left goes to 0. Going right goes to 0. 2. 2 going up goes to 1. No, 2 going up goes to 0. 2 going down goes to 4. 2 going left goes to 3, and 2 going right goes to 3. And 3. 3 going up goes to 1. 3 going down goes to 1. 3 going to the left goes to 2 and 2. Right, and then 2, 0. Right. Pouch of scrolls. Alright. 4 going up goes 4 going up goes to 2, 4 going down goes to 0, and 4 and 4. These are out of whack. Let's go 320, 420. No. 375. 370. This. What have you done? Up, up, up. Stop. Let's go back to the old. All right. Go back to the gnarled to get up here. All right. 0 is 0, 0. 1 is 1, 0. 2. 2. X is 0. Y is 1. 3. 1, 4. 'Got this all wrong. One, 2, 3, 4. All right. 0, 0 is 0 is 0, 0. Yep. Up. It's going to go to 2. Down is going to go to 1. Left. It's going to go to 3. And right is going to go to 3. Okay. On 1. Up goes to 0. Down goes to 2. Left is 4, and right is 4. 4 2, going down on 2, going up is 1, going down is 0, and itself, so 2 and 2. 3, going up is 4, going down is 4, going left is 0, and going right is 0, and 4, going up is 3, going down is 3, going left is 1, and going right is 1. Why does this insist of doing it this way? You create it, do you not listen? What are you doing? Zero, zero, 1 is 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, and 1, 1. There we go. I almost want to make it different. That's okay. All right, now let's go to Gnarled, and we're going to make some offset changes. So, I like the grouping here. So let's just drop it down more. So maybe 150. Not 1700 divided by. There we go. malfunctioned. This is so hard to think about. Why? Dunderheaded. All right, 0. 1. Left goes to 4. Right goes to 4. 2. Up goes to 0. Down. I want 2. It goes to 1, Dave. 2 goes to 1. 2 down goes to 0. 2 left goes to 2. 2 right goes to 2. 3. That's what's wrong. 3 going up goes to 4. And going down is 4. And left is 0. And right is 0. And 4. 4 going up is 3. Going down is 3. And going left is 1. There we go. We might have that working now. All right, there we go. Yay. Oops. All right. Have some menus implemented today. It's good. Alrighty then. Alrighty then, I certainly appreciate your time here with me. Got some menus done today, and choked my own spit, and yeah, had a good productive evening. Other than that, hope you enjoyed a little bit of coding and listened to some repetitive, relaxing music. And hopefully we'll be doing this again Thursday. Well, thank you so much for being here. I will continue working on this offline. Hopefully maybe get into actual gameplay, or at least part of the game that it plays sometime in the future. We'll see how things go. Thanks again for stopping by, whether you're watching the VODs or live. Certainly appreciate it. Thank you for chat. I hope you have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you may be, and thank you so much for spending some time with me. Right, well, you have a great day, and we'll see you around some other time.